What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and we have absolutely huge information on upgrading the Wonder Weapon within Disfigure. We have a potential Step 3 confirmed here for you guys. We have gameplay, we have a ton of other evidence, and we actually have a data miner, or a leaker, whatever you want to call him, who actually put some stuff in to sort of verify that this is, in fact, an Easter egg step in some way, shape, or form. There's a ton of stuff we have to cover in this video. This is a really crazy video, so if we can hit 100 likes, that would be greatly appreciated. This is a huge video, potentially for upgrading the Wonder Weapon. We have a ton of stuff to talk about, so 100 likes would be greatly appreciated. Definitely comment below if you like so I can see the accounts that like the video, and let's get started. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly sort of summarize what happened here. I'll show you the gameplay raw as he did it with his webcam and all of that, and then we'll go back through it and we'll talk about the specific elements of what happened and what occurred within the gameplay. There's a bunch of different stuff that we can point out. One may be a glitch or may have just been something at fault by the user or the player or whatever, but another one is 100% a real fact that proves it is an Easter egg step, whether or not you have to kill the MARGWA or not, because obviously, as you see in the title, the step sort of revolves around killing the MARGWA, but there's sort of a bit of a controversy around that. But then again, I'll prove to you guys why it is an Easter egg step. So let's get started here. Basically, what happens is they're doing the flag step. They're on like the last portion of the step, and this MARGWA, basically, it's like spawns in, but then it dies right as he shoots the portal, and it sort of gets sucked into the portal, or the body, like the dead body, gets sucked into the portal, and then at that moment, you hear an audio cue, and that's one of the first audio cues you actually get for upgrading the Wonder Weapon, or at least one of them, for actually upgrading the Wonder Weapon within Shadows of Evil, and we know that because of the leaks and everything that we've seen so far, the leaked quotes and all that. So he achieved that Wonder Weapon quote from, just doing in the middle of the flag step. The MARGWA spawned and basically like died at the same time, and then as he died, he shot the portal, and the portal may or may have not, sucked the MARGWA up in some sort of fashion. That's the sort of controversial part here, because we really don't know what happened. It happened all too fast. And again, we're gonna go through the gameplay. There's one more really important element here, and I'll talk about that more in a second, but I just want to note it for you guys. What happened at that point, right when the Wonder Weapon upgrade quote occurred, right after he shot the portal gun, or the Wonder Weapon, or whatever you want to call it, and the portal basically sucked up the MARGWA, the dead MARGWA body. What happened was a dev marker actually appeared within the game. You'll probably see that on screen now, and basically those were set into place by the data miner, DF, obviously known on Reddit, because he actually has these tools to really find different points in the game where the developers use to activate Easter eggs and activate steps for different things within the game. Now obviously, again, they wouldn't just have that for no reason. He has the ability to go into the codes, go into the files, access everything the developers have, and use it to his own use and good, and basically, obviously, for finding Easter eggs, he's really good at that, and this data miner used this to his advantage. So whether or not the MARGWA died because of the, the Wonder Weapon, or it got sucked into the portal, or it was a part of the flag step, it doesn't really matter, because this data miner thing, or whatever you want to call it, this little green pod, it showed up within this step right as the quote occurred, and right as the MARGWA died, and right as he shot the Wonder Weapon. It's just all too coincidental for that to be a random thing. And like I said, that little marker, that green marker that you saw on screen, only appears when an Easter egg occurs. It's used for developers, and he took it out of the code since he is a data miner and a hacker. He was able to do it, put it in his own game with his own sort of modded Black Ops 3, and he got this to occur for him. It's freaking insane. Now I'm going to show you guys on screen the full video of actually what happened. You probably already saw it, but I want to show you guys actually his reaction and the quote and everything that occurred, and then we'll go back into this for a second and really talk about the different possibilities of this step actually being a real thing, or if it's just something crazy, or if it was coincidental or not. We'll talk about that in a second, but I want to show you guys the actual gameplay full on here. So for the next 40 seconds, enjoy.
Yo, you saw that just happen, right? You fucking saw that, and I got the second audio cue?
So obviously, as you saw, you heard the quote. If you're not, you probably didn't see the data mine little thing. It's really hard to see the little marker. That's why I showed you guys the image, and he had an image on the Reddit post. Link is in the description. But it's just an insane thing to think about. I want to go through two more things. Again, the marker only occurs when an Easter egg step is activated, or when something is achieved within a certain Easter egg within zombies. They've been using this for years now. I've seen this a while ago actually for different Black Ops 2 Easter eggs. So it's sort of confirming that that step has to do with something of the Easter egg. And now it's not the flag step. If you guys are saying, okay, obviously it's for the major Easter egg, it's not the flag step because this is moving through the rest of the flag step. It doesn't happen at that time. It doesn't happen at the specific time when the MARGWA dies and the portal gun is shot and the upgraded wonder weapon quote occurs. So you have to think about this. There's a ton of crazy stuff occurring at that one time, especially the upgraded wonder weapon. Like, what the hell? The quote actually occurs there. It's just crazy. So there's one of two things there. If you're talking about the MARGWA and people were saying, okay, well, you know what, the MARGWA killed sort of thing actually occurred, like the plus 500, that occurred before he actually shot the wonder weapon. That's why I said at the beginning of the video and throughout the video, I was like, okay, so maybe the MARGWA's dead body has to be sucked up, or something within the MARGWA after he dies, or like right as he dies, he has to be sucked up. But what happened, basically what may have happened was the MARGWA just spawned in and died. And you have to think about this because during the flag step, MARGWAs don't spawn in. MARGWAs only spawn in if you break the flag, and they didn't break the flag. You know, they were sort of continuing to complete it. So obviously something really weird happened there with the MARGWA, and he claims that all three heads were there as of before. When the MARGWA spawns back in, it just immediately died, and he didn't really do anything to it besides shoot that last wonder weapon bullet. Before that, he didn't even touch it. So what he's saying is that he never even saw the MARGWA beforehand. So that MARGWA spawned in with 3 full heads and automatically died, like right there. So that's another really weird thing. And then the other thing obviously is the MARGWA must be sucked into the portal no matter what, so whether it's dead or alive, it doesn't really matter. That's actually a song, look it up. But it doesn't matter because it gets sucked into the portal and the quote activates, and you know, you have an Easter egg step potentially for the upgrading the wonder weapon. It's just all too weird that this happened. Again, tell me guys what you think in the comment section below. You really can't say this is a glitch. There's no glitches here. This is all official stuff. It's just depending on whether this is a real thing for upgrading the wonder weapon or has to do with some other Easter egg, but I think it really does, especially because of the fact that the upgraded wonder weapon quote actually occurred all at the same time when the data marker actually, I guess, revealed itself within the gameplay, when everything else was revealed. It's just all too weird for that to happen, and that's just a glitch or a coincidence. So like I said, tell me guys what you think. If we can hit 100 likes, that would be greatly appreciated, and I will see you guys later.